Batman once gained Superman's powers, and the first thing he did was try to fix the entire world. But what happened next proved why Clark Kent was always the only one who should have them. See, it started when Bruce and Clark agreed to watch over each other's cities. But during a party in Metropolis, a cursed villain named Silver Banshee attacked them both while holding an ancient artifact called the Brooch of Codor, a relic that grants its holder their heart's deepest desire. Her scream hit them both so hard that Bruce collapsed with glass shards embedded in his body, while Clark suddenly couldn't use his X-ray vision. But when they got back to the Batcave, something impossible happened. Bruce woke up completely healed, and at that exact moment, Superman tried to fly home and dropped out of the sky. The brooch had granted what both men secretly wanted. Bruce finally had power, and Clark finally got to be normal. And at first, it was incredible. Batman moved so fast that Robin literally couldn't keep up with him. He heard crimes from 10 blocks away, and for the first time in the city's history, Commissioner Gordon told him they hadn't received a second 911 call. But Bruce looked at him and said he wasn't finished, because now he was going to stop all the crime in the world. So he flew to Santa Prisca Island, where Bane was celebrating with other villains, and when Bane attacked him, Batman hit back so hard he nearly killed him. Then he ascended into the sky, tears streaming down his face, and started whispering to his dead parents that he finally had the power to save everyone. He circled the globe and never stopped, because he couldn't. He hadn't slept in days, hadn't eaten, and the amulet that gave him everything was quietly taking something in return: his sanity. When he got back to Gotham, he found Catwoman stealing and told her she was the last criminal left in his city. Then he grabbed her by the throat and slammed her into a wall. That's when Nightwing showed up, and Batman used his X-ray vision to see exactly how terrified Dick really was. He told him to back down before it was too late, but Dick screamed that Bruce was out of control. So Batman beat him so badly that Alfred said he had severe injuries across his entire body. The Justice League knew they had to stop him, but how do you stop a Batman with Superman's powers? That's when Zatanna came up with a plan. They cornered Bruce in the sky and cast one final spell, an illusion of Thomas and Martha Wayne standing in the alley where they died. Bruce flew down, saw his parents, and immediately hugged them, telling them they were finally safe. But then they started to fade. He fell to his knees begging them not to leave, and when he looked up, powerless Clark Kent was standing there holding the amulet. Batman immediately started blaming him for everything, but Superman calmly explained that they found the amulet and could finally switch their powers back. That's when Bruce snapped. He screamed that he would never give them back because these powers were wasted on Clark. Then he grabbed the amulet and crushed it in his hands, telling Superman to go home and relax because the world was finally safe. But that's when Zatanna stepped out of the shadows holding the real amulet. She hit Bruce with a spell, and everything went dark. When Batman woke up, he was normal again. And that's when Bruce finally understood. Superman's greatest power was never the abilities he was born with. It was the man he chose to become.